Welcome to Archetypal Atrocities, the show where we play bottom-of-the-barrel Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. Each week, Jules and myself will spin a wheel to determine what archetype we'll be playing for that week. In addition, we'll open 3 specially curated packs and pick a card from each of those packs to use in the deck for that week. We are allowed to play staples, but only if they support the archetype we get, and we can only play 1 copy of them in our decks. The winner of each week will get an extra pack they open for the next episode, while the loser will get to spin a loser wheel with multiple results on it, such as choosing your opponent's deck or moving an archetype from your wheel. The loser will also be able to play 2 copies of a staple as opposed to just 1. Now that that's out of the way, let's dig into some trash. Alright, well, after a whole solid win streak of 1 we're back on the loser wheel, it seems very common on this show, but I am determined to win this week. We probably won't win this week, but we will try our dangest. So let's go ahead and spin our loser wheel and see if we get anything spicy, see what we're going to be getting, and we will be picking our archetype this week. I will not complain about that. Let's see what we're picking.
Last week was actually a pretty fun, close match, all things considered. Whether or not that will hold for this week is yet to be seen, of course, but, you know, I have high faith. Dodic, okay. I'll play Snake Rain for sure, absolutely. And let's get right into the pack cards, and oh hey, Ring of Destruction's pretty good. Next pack, no need to even really think about that. Anima, I don't know if we'll have any level 1s for the Anima, so we're probably going to take that Smashing Ground as just a piece of hard removal. None of these other ones I think really are what Dodic's really looking for, so pack number 3 now. Soul Charge. Yeah, I'll run Soul Charge at 1, why not? Last pack, and Honor Arc. I mean, if we have level 4s, which I don't know if Dodic does, genuinely. If we don't, we'll probably just run like the Econ or... oh, maybe the Trade-In. I think we have some high-level monsters, so Trade-In might be worth it. So yeah, pretty nice packs, I'd say.
Alright, so here's the deck we're rocking with this week. We're playing some good old-fashioned Crystal Beasts. I want to chose this deck because I think they're kind of neat, and it's kind of weird to play pure. They get to see some success at like the local level. I don't know if they saw play in like even the regional level, I think, with like mixing with I think like one of the newfangled archetypes, but we're playing them pure, so we're not really playing too many of the vanilla Crystal Beasts. The only one we're really playing is Sapphire Pegasus, because it's just a searcher for Crystal Beasts to go into the Spell and Trap Zone. Pretty much outside of that, though, everything is the Advanced Crystal Beast, so kind of all just kind of better. They do need Advanced Dark on the field, which really just makes all your Crystal Beast monsters dark, and then if an Ultimate Crystal monster attacks, they get all effects of the attack, and in doing damage calculation, Crystal Beast battles, you can send a Crystal Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard instead, and you don't take any battle damage. It's kind of a foolish burial, and we do want cards in our graveyard, which is kind of why we're running it. Amber Mammoth pretty much makes it so we can negate an effect that targets a card, that targets a Crystal Beast card rather, and then once per turn, when it wants to target for attack, we can just straight up negate it. The Cobalt Eagle is pretty much a discard to Terraforming for Advanced Dark, and then once per turn we can target Advanced Crystal Beast and return it to a hand, or it plays on top of the deck, which isn't the most useful thing in the world unless we have good normal summon effects. Emerald Tortoise, we're pretty much just playing for a 2k defender, because we can just change it, but then it's pretty much an econ on a monster effect. Ruby Carbuncle, probably the best Advanced Crystal Beast, just if it's on the Spell Trap Zone, we can just Special Summon it and all Advanced Crystal Beast monsters from our Spell Trap Zone on the field as possible. So it's kind of a way to flood the field after all the Crystal Beasts are on the Spell Trap Zone. Advanced Sapphire Pegasus pretty much makes it so, if the face about, actually I don't think it has really anything. If it's summoned, you can put Advanced Crystal Beast on your Spell Trap Zone, that's what it was. Dope-Ass Tiger pretty much just boosts our Advanced Crystal Beats by 400 and make our opponent use 400 attack and defense, and then has the... pretty much all Crystal Beats have the effect. If they would be destroyed by a Battle of the Card effect, you can just put it in the Spell and Trap Zone instead of sending it to the graveyard. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon pretty much can be special summoned whenever a attack is declared involving a Crystal Beast monster, and then we can banish this card, treat it as a continuous spell, special summon a level 4 lower Crystal Beast monster from our deck, so it's a way to special summon out from the deck easily. Its effects are negated, but it also adds an Ultimate Crystal monster to our hand. The weird thing about Crystal Beast, they all mention like Ultimate Crystal. It's a weird translation thing, but pretty much translates to Rainbow Dragon because it's pretty much the only Ultimate Crystal card. And Rainbow Dragon pretty much has to be special summoned by having 7 Crystal Beasts with different names in our field and or graveyard, and then we just special summon it for free. And as a quick effect, we can send all Crystal Beast monsters we control to the graveyard to make this card gain 1000 attack permanently. And you can banish all Crystal Beast monsters from the graveyard to just shuffle all monsters on the field into the deck. All cards rather, not just monsters. We are playing Crystal Aegis, which pretty much destroys a Crystal Beast monster and replaces it with a token version of itself minus the name. And then if Crystal Beast cards have a place on Spell and Trap Zone within the graveyard, we can banish it to special summon a Crystal Beast monster from our Spell and Trap Zone. Crystal Bond, probably one of the best searches, is add Crystal Beast monster from a deck to your hand, and then we also put one onto our Spell and Trap Zone, which is very nice as long as it has a different name. Very strong card, which helps us to kind of get to a Rainbow Dragon. We're only playing a 1 just because it can be bricky, so that's the main reason we're only playing the 1. 1 day apiece because this is a pretty slow deck and a pretty fragile deck, so we kind of want that stall. Part of duality, this deck doesn't do a whole lot of special summoning, so the turn we play this, we don't really have to worry about being locked into special summoning. Rainbow Bridge searches any crystal, spell, trap card, which is pretty much always going to be the Crystal Bond. And then Rainbow Bridge is a very good card, unfortunately not a crystal card for some reason. But which gives us an extra normal summon of a Crystal Beast, and then once per turn, during our main phase, we can just destroy a Crystal Beast we control and add a Crystal Spell Trap card from a deck to a hand. So it pops Crystal Beast and it cycles it out with a Spell Trap card from the deck. In the side deck, we have Crystal Abundance. In case we're really stalled out and Jules is on a go white deck, we can send 4 Crystal Beasts from our Spell and Traps onto the graveyard to send that as many cards to the field as possible, and then we special summon as many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from our graveyard, up to the number of cards sent from your opponent's field. So it's kind of like, it's a board wipe that we get our stuff revived for. Crystal Beacon lets us special summon a Crystal Beast monster from our deck, but we need 2 or more Crystal Beasts in the Spell Trap Zone to use this effect. So if we want to side out of anything, it's kind of just a side card, because we're all playing 44 cards, so in case we want to get rid of anything. And then 3 Crystal Mirage, pretty much just an Omni negate on a trap card, or a counter trap card, that destroys a Crystal Beast monster to negate the effect, and if we do destroy this card, and if a Crystal Beast is placed on Spell and Trap Zone, while this card's in the graveyard, you can banish it to place a Crystal Beast monster from a hand, deck, or graveyard into the Spell and Trap Zone. And then our extra deck, they are fusion monsters, but they all have special summoning conditions. So this card has to be fusion summoned, or we can special summon it by attributing a level 10 ultimate crystal, which is Rainbow Dragon. And then once per turn, we can banish a monster to make it gain that much attack till the end of the turn. And then we can tribute the fusion summon card. It's a quick effect, there's several cards in the deck, but since we're not fusion summoning, it's not an effect we can do. And then the ultimate crystal, Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, must be special summoned from the extra deck during a duel. You special summon an ultimate crystal monster, so Rainbow Dragon, by banishing all the above monsters from our field into the graveyard. And then while 7 or more of your Crystal Beast monsters are banished, this card gains 7,000 attack, so it's a 11,000 attacker. And if the card is not battled, you can tribute it to several as many cards on the field as possible into the deck, and if you do, special summon any number of your banished Crystal Beast monsters. So you can pretty much do a massive board wipe of everything, and then you special summon all the cards you banished to bring this card out, including, not including Rainbow Dragon, because it's not considered a Crystal Beast. But it's pretty much a very solid game ender and a payoff for getting Rainbow Dragon, because Rainbow Dragon isn't that good of a card, but if we get to the Overdrive, it's insane. So that's the deck. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, if we can do the fusion monsters, I'll be happy. We'll see what happens.
It really is comical how hard it is to break Snake Rain. Like, these guys almost seem good, but I can just kind of foresee what's going to happen where I open a hand of, like, only the big dudes and, like, no real way of doing anything, and I just kind of die. Or more realistically than just opening a bunch of the one-off big dudes is, like, opening a bunch of, like, stuff that requires things to already be in the graveyard without having any actual ways of doing that. Basically, you're really hoping to open the Snake Rain here. It's technically not in Archetype, but with how Konami marketed Ogdoadix, yes it is. Like, they marketed Ogdoadix as like, hey, it's the Snake Rain deck. So yeah, it's the Snake Rain deck. We're running it at 3 because this is the Snake Rain archetype. And you know what? I could have it at 6 and I probably still wouldn't, like, be any much better. Cool card art, though. I especially love the art on the normal summons. They look cool. I'm running Razor Lizard because it's kind of funny. Soul Charge is hilarious. I could have run Honor Art because I do have level 4s, but I genuinely think just having the trade in my deck is better. So, yeah, that's about it. We will either do pretty well or lose pretty hard, I think. It's just one of those decks where it's probably going to either pop off or completely shit its pants. So, we'll see how it goes.
Here we are, episode 24 of Archetypal Atrocities. I actually got to choose my deck this week, and frankly, I'm not too sure how I feel about it when all is said and done.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I feel like my deck, I say this a lot, it feels like, but it's either going to do things or it's going to just brick entirely, because, like, this deck has, like, it has a play pattern, but it really can't get to it very well on its own.
Mm-hmm. I feel more or less the same. We'll see how... It sounds like this will be a very funky episode, which I'm always down for. But what is less funky is, of course, the rock, paper, scissors, and I've lost. But that's okay.
I think I'm going to go second.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a very good hand, but the issue is it's a lot better going second. What are the odds you can OTK me? Probably really small. Fuck it. We bowl.
Okay.
I don't think you can OTK me. If you do, I've learned my lesson.
Okay. So, well, I opened the thing.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, okay. I see. I'm glad I didn't do this the wrong way then. I almost messed up. But I did still open the thing, so I will... You'll pretty much know what I'm playing immediately since I'm playing this card, but Snake Rain.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I will discard Doatic Hollow. Yeah.
Oh boy.
To send 4 reptile monsters from my deck to the graveyard.
That's a pretty nice opening for that deck.
Yeah, I just gotta read these and see which are the right ones to send now. I'll send Aaron to grave. That's 1. You might have played around me perfectly by accident. So many of these cards need to take stuff from your graveyard.
I knew all.
Or pop cards on your field. Aliert to the grave. I'll send Ogdo Abyss to the grave, and that's my... Actually, I said 5. That's only 54. No, I said 4. Yeah. The 5th was the trap card. Alright, so I've rained some snakes into the graveyard.
Indeed. It is raining outside, so it's very thematic over here.
Send Nunu, the Ogdoatic Remnant, from my hand to the graveyard.
Okay.
To Dark Reptile from my deck to the grave.
Sure.
So I will send... Since I control no monsters, I can special summon out Nunu from the graveyard, but I have to banish whenever it leaves the field. And I'm locked in the reptiles.
You got it.
While it's face up in the monster zone. So I can unlock myself if it ever leaves.
With 1 card extra deck, I don't foresee that coming up.
Yeah, no, you are correct. You've seen through my clever ruse. I'm gonna normal summon Naoya, the Ogdoatic Remnant.
Okay.
If this card is normaled, I can add an Ogdoatic Spell Trap to my hand. I'm gonna add Ogdoatic Water Lily.
Sure. Kind of fucked up to give it 0 attack on a normal summon.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah.
I didn't need to do that.
I'm gonna activate Water Lily. I'll have to send Reptile monster from my deck to the graveyard. Then if I have 5 more reptiles, I can special summon 1 reptile from my graveyard.
Sure. Seems solid.
So we're gonna send Carouse to the graveyard, and then we're gonna special out Ogdo Abyss. Tribute Naoya for the effect of Carouse, which lets me summon it out.
Okay.
Actually, do I go for Carouse? Probably. Carouse lets me target a level 4 lower Ogdoatic monster in my graveyard, special it, but then banish whenever it leaves the field, so I will special out the Zoha. Yeah. Actually, wait. Yeah. I will activate Zoha, which lets you draw a card.
Okay.
And, well, actually, yeah, it's not even it. You do draw a card, and then when you do, I get to add an Ogdoatic monster from my deck to the hand.
Okay.
So I'll add another Carouse to hand. And then we both send 1 card in our hand in our hand to the graveyard.
Oh, I don't want to do that. That's like the last place my cards want to be.
Oh no.
What do I send?
I'm gonna send Offering to the Snake Deity. So
reveals what I'm playing. It's the Advanced Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle.
Ooh. I see. Then I'm going to activate the Trade-In in my hand.
Oh my god, okay.
The Carouse.
Sure.
That was a good pack card. I was like, do I have any way to draw into a level 8? And I found one at the very end with Zoha.
Oh, good.
I'm going to tribute off the Nunu, which will then be banished.
Okay.
And the Zoha, which will also be banished, I believe, because it was also summoned out from the graveyard.
Alright.
For Aeron, the Ogdoadic King,
Yeah.
I will also then activate Ogdoadic Origin.
Yeah.
Battle.
Yep.
Hit you for 25 and 31. I can't quite OTK, but I'll get in for a good bit.
That is unideal. That was a good turn 1.
Yeah, that was a pretty good start, especially for this series. Like, this is like a real board.
Quick effect send seems solid. I will pitch this Cobalt Eagle to search out Advanced Dark.
Damn, I should have summoned the other one. The Queen has a negative effect point if you send a card from hand to the graveyard for you.
Well,
I was like, I'll go for the other one.
you still get a...
Actually, no, I do get one because you added a card to hand. So
Unfortunately.
send the random card from your hand to the graveyard.
Which one do you want?
I'm gonna go. You have 6, so I'll just roll the d6. That one.
Not the ideal one, but at least it's not the one I actually need.
Mm-hmm. And that's a once per turn. Yes, so.
Yeah. I'll activate Field Spell.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Rainbow Bridge to add a crystal spell trap to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will add... I'll just add back a second crystal bond. We'll activate said bond.
Mm-hmm.
So one goes in my hand and one with a different name goes in the spell trap zone. I'll add Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon to hand that I forgot existed till right now. I'll put Topaz Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Normal summon Pegasus. So since it was summoned, I can place an Advanced Crystal Beast monster pretty much from anywhere onto my spell trap zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that. I'll do the Carbuncle in my grave. Actually, don't want to do that. Do the Mammoth. I will pass on that. It's like it's so complicated.
Okay. I will. I will use the Ogdo Abyss effect to send all non-graveyard summon monsters to the graveyard.
Yeah. So consent.
And since that happens, that triggers Aaron's other effect to add a light or dark reptile from my deck to my hand.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop to that.
Understandable. I got a crazy pack card, but I don't know if I'll get to show it off. That's like probably like the most like synergistic possible pack card, and oh, this is a hand, I guess.
Alright, well, I know I won't be in danger of dying, just in danger. Alrighty. Let's go stand by me. We open the Advanced Dark, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I will make a bond, do the crystal bonding. I know I want the Carbuncle in the spell zone, and I want the... Yeah, I'll take this hand. Will Rainbow Bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
The annoying part about this is like the card that's like really useful. It's Crystal Beast, but they name it after Rainbow Dragon, so it can't search it out, which is really annoying. This Archetype is the fucking dumbest naming convention. It's like, sometimes it's Ultimate Crystal, sometimes it's Rainbow, sometimes it's Crystal. You never know. Yeah, I think we'll get the counter trap here. Normal Summon Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put a advanced quick speed monster from anywhere. I put my spell and trap zone. It's like activate the Carbuncle effect. Special summon all my ones to my spell and trap zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll move up one. Okay. Battle.
Mm-hmm.
300.
Ow.
Huge. And then, actually, wait, no,
Ow.
it's 700 because Topaz is giving a boost.
Ooh.
So they'll have plus 400, so this will be 2k. Alright.
Youch.
Main 2, expertly play around Mech Knights and pass the turn.
Let me just see if there. I'm just gonna check my deck real quick. Like, does this? No, yeah, no, I got nothing. I have got nothing. I was like, I didn't want to activate Water Lily at all because you really want to use it for the reborn effect.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, let me just see if it can start anything. But no, it literally can't right now.
Oh, this is already a weird game.
I bricked on like no monsters in the opener, and I drew a trap card. I was like, god damn it.
That's not good.
I don't even have that many trap cards in here. It was just, of course I drew. I'll go second again. That was more fun.
Yeah.
One more card to not brick on. Oh, this is a hand? Okay. Didn't want to open you, but I might find a way to discard something. Yeah, I'll be fine.
We open Advanced Dark again.
Mm-hmm.
Nice background, and then I guess I'll just normal summon Mammoth and say go.
Alright. Send Nunu to graveyard to send a Dark to graveyard.
Sure.
Okay, these cards do kind of work together sometimes. I see. I found like one of their intended play patterns. Alright, so Nunu will send the other level 4, Nalia.
Okay.
And I'll activate our continuous spell, Ogdoadic Serpent Strike.
Sure.
I can send one monster from my hand, then target a reptile with a different original attribute and summon it. I'm going to send the Ogdo Abyss I opened in opener to grave to summon out the Nalia.
Okay.
When Nalia summon, I get to add one Ogdoadic spell or trap deck to hand.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll add the Ogdoadic Origin to hand.
Seems good.
If I had a better opener, I'd made a misplay, but I already kind of had a shitty hand, so I couldn't try and kill you this turn, so
I'm okay
no
with
need
that.
to go for something greedy. I'll activate Ogdoadic Origin.
Yep.
Because I have a feeling my 0 attack guy might get destroyed by battle if I don't clean him up somehow. He got the Water Lily, so... Wow. I'll send the reptile, go up on bodies. Can this archetype manage that once? Actually, wait, no, I actually, no, this is fine, this is fine. I will send Karus for later.
Alright.
I will use the effect of Nunu since I only control Ogdoadic monsters to special summon it out.
Sure.
And then my normal summon. My good old friend Oshalon.
Excellent.
And that's 3 butts. So what? Actually, 2 of those will be banished. So good. So what and what? Special summon out Karuk. I mean Ogdovis.
Yep.
Attack over.
I'll die, but I'll activate Advanced Dark, which just lets me Foolish Burial or Crystal Beast when I don't take any damage.
Gotcha.
I'll toss down a Carbuncle. Yep, not the hand. That's not the right place. Where you go? And then... Nope, that's also not what I wanted to do. Clicking everything wrong. There we go.
Yeah, I guess that is all I've got.
Alright. Stand by name.
Mm-hmm.
I will normal summon Pegasus. Activate effect.
Mm-hmm.
So Crystal Beast into the spell trap zone. To a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate Crystal Aegis so I can destroy a Crystal Beast monster and then pretty much make a token that's basically an exact copy of it.
Gotcha.
So this will die, we'll go here, and I'll put the token here to represent it.
That will trigger my Serpent Strike since a monster you controlled... Actually, no, never mind. It wasn't the graveyard. So no.
Right.
Never mind. Proceed.
Fortunately, I'll have to just pass on that.
Alright. In that case, I will declare the effect of Ogdo Abyss to send your monster.
Yep. So, by token.
I'll activate the Serpent Strike effect to send a random dude. I'll send the Zoha. I don't want to draw Zoha.
Fair.
He's more valuable in the graveyard than in my hand. Oh, and I say that and I draw like a level 8 who should be in the graveyard. My greed. My greed. We'll battle. We'll attack for 31.
We'll have to take it.
Oh, wait. The first effect of Ogdoadic Serpent Strike. Thank God. I can just send this thing in the graveyard and special something else out instead. As long as it has a different attribute, so I'll get one of the lights. I should have done this before combat, but I'm dumb, so you get away with only taking 31.
I don't think you have too much to worry about considering what's in my hand right now.
Oh, that's dumb. Karus only gets to special a dude if he's tributed out, not if he's supposed to in other ways. Oh, no, yes he can, Oh, wait, never mind, I'm done. I was misreading his first effect lets you summon a guy back out as being the effect lets me summon a guy. Never mind, it is just on special summon. So, I'll summon out Karus in defense, and then he'll summon out a level 4 or lower, which will get me the Zoha. When he's special summoned, you can draw a card.
Oh, wait.
And then I get to add an Ogdoadic monster from deck to hand. Aaron to hand.
Sure.
Wait, do I want to? Yeah, because I have not used my normal summon.
Well, don't they get sent to graveyard? Doesn't after you add the...
Oh, right. That's also fine for me.
It's fine for me if you hit one card. I need 2 of the 3 cards in my hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each card will count for 2. So 5, 6 is that.
Oh,
one.
thank God! That's the one. I wanted you to hit.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, I guess I will. Do I want Aaron or Aaron and Umessa? Then I don't think. Do you get banished? No, you don't. You go back to the graveyard. That's great. Thank you, Serpent Strike, for not banishing my cards that want to be in the graveyard. It's really nice of you. I wish your other in-archetype cards would do the same. I'll get Aaron back out.
Okay.
And that's all I've got.
I will draw. Stand by main.
Actually, in your standby, I might have something.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't. It has to be in the main phase.
Okay.
So, that Ogdo Abyss is now just a 31 with cool art. Like, his ability is once while he's on the field, so...
It's on the field? Oh,
Yes, it's once while this card is face up on the field. So, and I've done it.
Okay, that's... I've never seen that effect in my life. Okay. That actually does kind of help. I have a thing I can use to add a card to my hand that I think gets me to the win. The problem is, if you discard one of the cards I have in my hand, I lose the game.
That's really great. I love that spot for you. And me.
So that's my dilemma. That's why I'm taking so long to think. I'm trying to...
Oh, understandable. Like, that is a tricky spot to be in. I'm glad I picked Aaron and not the other one.
I have 2 lines. I'm trying to do math, because I need 7 Crystal Beast, which is an annoying number. We gotta go for it. Activate Rainbow Bridge.
All right.
I'll add Crystal Bond.
And we will play the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1, so it's
Let's
this
go!
one.
That's the one I need you to hit. Oh,
Damn.
Ooh, okay. That affects only once per turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, each effect of Aaron once per turn. But you did send a monster to the graveyard, so that does proc a few things. I get to... I'll go Aaron 1, Serpent Strike 2. They're both sends, so it's you should be fine. I'm just like entombing more stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because Serpent Strike will send 1 reptile, and then Aaron sends 1 light or dark reptile.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's Aaron adds 1 light or dark from my deck or graveyard to hand. So the entomb first, then the add. I'll send a Nunu to graveyard, and then I'll add. Now we have the spell trap 1, so I'll add them to hand.
Alright.
Cool, cool.
Alright. Activate Crystal Bond. Hawk to hand. And I will put Tiger there. Next to my 1, yeah.
I'm going to, in response to this, just because, like, I don't know when there's going to be a better time to do this or a better target, I'm going to Ogdoadic Hollow.
Okay.
I get to tribute 1 reptile effect monster, then target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field, then send it to the graveyard during the end phase. Tribute the blanked out Ogdo Abyss. And I will summon the Carbuncle in defense.
Sure. 2, 3, 4, 6. I have not used my normal summon, so I'll normal summon Cobalt Eagle. No effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, no! Oh, no! Oh, that's the best thing you could have done.
I was like...
Actually, wait.
When... Oh, go on. Did I not? Because when you mentioned like looking for like overlap and stuff, and you mentioned the cards in your graveyard, I was like, maybe taking one of them will throw you off a bit. So that was the hope. I was like,
it did.
Woohoo!
Never mind. This doesn't do the thing. Well, kind of does.
It also helps reset the Ogdo Abyss, but I was also hoping it would be. It's sort of like the slowest DD Crow known to man. Like the most clunky DD Crow.
Alright. Almost messed me up, but so what I will do is I'll banish the Aegis since I put a continuous monster on my field. Mm-hmm. I'll use that to special summon 1 from my Spell Trap Zone. And I will choose the Pegasus to use its effect. And place 1 from hand deck a field to my Spell Trap Zone.
I have to get so you can now account for the one I've stolen.
I'll actually choose the same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now with 7 different named Crystal Beasts, I will special summon the Rainbow Dragon. My next trick, I will tribute it away for the Rainbow Over Dragon. So I will banish 1. That's the Rainbow Dragon in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. What a name. And then, so, it has 7,000 attack, so it's really fucking big. But what I will do, I'll use its effect since it is not battle this turn. I will tribute it, and every card on the field gets shuffled into the deck, and I can special summon any number of banished Crystal Beast monsters. So I will
Yep.
do that. So.
Do you have lethal with that? You probably do. You have 3,000 with the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon alone.
I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure because these guys are
so
weenies.
it's all shuffled back. So this will
Excellent.
go. Let me. Wow,
Is it?
that's yours.
Okay, it can be different. It can be the same name. 18.
That.
Unfortunately, actually, he's a Crystal
Yeah,
Beast.
that certainly gets around Origin.
I was just like,
Because like if you destroyed Origin, I got to like send a bunch of cards.
yeah,
And
because none of these had protection. Alright, I believe this is lethal. I think we got there.
yeah, you did in fact. I believe.
Ooh! Oh
Yes.
my god. That took so much effort. Fuck Crystal Beast. That was so much thinking. Oh my god. I kept like almost missing it. Oh my god. Oh. If I didn't read that spell right, I would have thrown the. I almost threw this game like 3 different times. Oh god. Holy shit. I'm just like. I had the Rainbow Dragon like a whole hand. I'm just like. It was just sitting in my hand the whole time, and I was just like. I have the Crystal Bond. Oh god.
Yeah, right? Like in this deck too? Like
Yeah, that would be instant concede. Like, I don't come back from that.
I was just like, well, hey, that pack is the easiest pack ever. I had to like fill out my deck because like they're like the Ogdotics have like 3 monsters that are like normal summonable. One of them is like explicitly one you want to send to the graveyard too. So
Yeah.
it's like you only really have 2 normal summons. So I had to like fill out with like a lot of really quirky one of generic reptiles. Like, have you seen Razor Lizard before? Like, look at that art. It's incredible.
I somehow do know this code. I love this code. It's so happy. This was the card I
Especially since,
always
like-
wanted to search out too. It's just so it's so good, but like you can't ever search. You just have to draw it. It gives you a normal summon, gives you a search and a pop. Like it's insane. Well, that was episode 24. Closer than I expected, quite frankly. It was very back and forth, which kind of
Yeah, it
surprised
was
me.
a battle of big noodle decks.
It really was, yeah.
We both noodled around, and then one person had a better noodle.
So I just get that fun little extra pack, and then Jules gets her spin on the loser wheel. What'll happen?
Ooh.
Who knows? Whoa. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one.